Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean and today we'll be transplanting some lettuce. But before we start to transplant lettuce, we're going to have to prep the soil. Due to the construction that was happening around the back, a lot of things get caught in the soil. I don't think the soil is as rich as it once was, because previously when we planted there, because of the different things that we put in the soil, you usually get some bigger produce, but now the produce is a little bit smaller. So we're going to try adding some chicken manure, and we're also going to try to sieve out the dirt a little bit, because as I said, some of the construction material got in there, maybe like some nails and some stuff like that. Soil is number one, so without good soil, chances are you're not going to get any good produce. So this is the soil we're working with, so I'm just going to sieve it out. I'm going to move the soil from one section over to the next and then sieve it out and add it back. We're not going to do the entire bed because there's some stuff in the bed already. So we're just going to clean out one section and do the transplanting in that area. Alright, so now I'm just going to lay two boards across and them here like my ramp. Alright, I'll lay them here. Then I get my sieve. I'm going to put my sieve right in between. I'm going to push it up and down with the soil in it, and that should get me some good soil. So this is where we're at now. We sieve it so the soil, nice and soft. Now next, after putting in the manure, chicken manure, turn it up, see it here, nail in it. All sort of construction material. When you have construction, I saw them thing, everything go all over the place. But yeah, we're gonna mix this with some chicken manure now, and then we can start transplant and then water them thing. So get rid of them both here. Alright, so I'm just spread back the soil all over the bed. Spread it back. So it's time to mix the chicken manure in it, but the chicken manure very stink. So we put on a mask just to kind of prevent it from that. Because if anyone know me, I know I'm full of allergies. So because of the allergies and everything, we should even do this without a mask, because later my high might swell up on a bag of things. So we're going to mix in the chicken manure now, and then we're going to water and do the transplanting. But the chicken manure stink. That's why this. Alright, so this is the soil with the chicken manure in it. We don't get to kind of, mash out the chicken manure to dust. but it is what it is. I'm not fiddle with that. So I can show that.
Okay. So we're going to be transplanting these babies.
So these are the
lettuce
that we're going to transplant. But before we do that, we're going to water we're going to sprinkle some water in the soil, just to get it moist and thing. And then we're going to start lift out them here and put them in there. Ready? So I put 4 in a row. Alright, so we finished transplanting majority of the lettuce. There's a few left over, but the thing is with the transplanting is that when you transplant it, not all of them survive. So whichever ones don't survive, I'll just use the remainder and swap them out. So if one dies, I just take the remainder that's in the thing and just replace it so that it still looks, you know, uniform and thing. But yeah, that's it. We have saved the sun. We added manure into it, we turn it, we wet it up and all of these things. So the sun's supposed to full of nutrients and things, right? So as you can see, we finished the wall now. So wall is finished. We have a new gardening area. So right now we have 2 beds that we haven't touched yet in terms of gardening. They have some bad soil in it and stuff. So we just need to prep those soil. But that's for another day. As my wife always say, we have the dinner for go. Yeah. So another day we do that. Today, Labor Day. This is a really little Labor Day project. As I've mentioned before, the lettuce and the sweet pepper has been giving me a hard time to grow. But what I did was, with the 5-gallon bottles that I cut and the soil that I get, the additional thing that I did to make them actually grow is to put grass on top of it, because when I've been watching videos and doing my research, basically some of the plants, in order to germinate, they require a specific temperature. So putting the grass on the top keeps them warm and allow them to germinate quicker, you know. Because I've been planting lettuce from maybe January, and this is like the second batch that catch. So I've been wasting a lot of seeds, but now the container there are gonna be the thing. So thank you guys for watching. Also, I can show you my carrot, cucumber, tomato come. So everything is growing, and as I've always said, I don't want everything ripe up on me one time. So what I did do is that we plant little like everything, like every 2 weeks we plant something. We plant back the same thing. We sow back the same thing. Every 2 weeks we sow back the same thing. That way we have like a continuous supply of the thing. We don't want to plant all our tomato one time, and then within whatever period, every tomato ready, and then we can't eat off as much tomato. So instead of doing that, we maybe plant like 5-5 or 8-8, whatever the amount, we just plant. But for lettuce though, lettuce, we just plant a bunch of lettuce because lettuce can't be enough. So that's it guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, and stay tuned on our journey to being able to grow what we eat. Well, the majority of what we eat. I not take on the meat, because I not kill no animal. So I not take on the meat thing, but the next step after all of them vegetable here is we're going to fruits. So we want to do a bunch of fruits, strawberry, blueberry, every single, lemon, orange, everything. We're going to plant up the whole yard. That way every season we have something to eat. That's the plan. So follow along.